I'm Gary Hess, News Radio WRVA, the voice of Virginia.
Sun is up over central Virginia skies. Hanover moving and the city's alive. One more hour to own this town. WRVA never slowing down. Wake up with Rich and win the day, or spend the whole day playing catch up anyway. Richmond's morning news keeps you running strong. 9 a.m. Let's roll all morning long.
All right, 9:04 this morning on Richmond's Morning News. I'm your host, Rich Herrera. Thank you for letting me spend time with you on your way to work. James River Air text line is open. I haven't got to a lot of them today, so I apologize. 833-804-1140, 833-804-1140 is the number for you to join us. So I've actually managed to step on all three rails today of anything controversial we've covered this morning on Richmond's Morning News. So I want to give you plenty of time to react to everything we've talked about on the program today. 833-804-1140. Heck, Dave, if somebody wants to call in, we'll open up the phone lines early for them. 833-804-1140, because there's a lot to unpack on today's program. I really didn't know that we were going to step on all the third rails when I left the show on Friday to enjoy my weekend, but today I'm glad we did, because I think we brought up some very important things that we actually need to have a discussion about. I don't have all the answers. I have a lot of ideas, but together you and I can figure all of this out and maybe make some sense of things. 833-804-1140, 833-804-1140 on the James River Air text line. One more time, 833-804-1140. Add them to what we're doing here at News Radio WRVA. So we're going to raise money for Tunnels to Towers. Again, it's Tuesday, September 22nd at the Hunting Hawk Golf Club. Space is limited. I don't have a lot. We're going to have a lot of corporate sponsors that are going to join us, but I want you to come out and join us. I want you to join us. Tunnels to Towers. Somebody said I said something wrong. Did I say the wrong word? I'm sorry. I was just thinking about somebody said I said tunnels. It's Tunnels to Tower. Is that what I said? I don't know. Listen. The whole thing about my friend who lost his son. Here's what I'll tell you. My son would talk to my buddy whose son was killed in that training accident. And he would always encourage him, hey, here's what Johnny's doing. Here's what Johnny's doing. You can follow in that footsteps. So it really does hit. It really does hit home for us. And that's why I'm so proud that we're able to raise the money for Tunnel to Tower. It's a remarkable organization. And I hope you can come out and play golf with us. Because again, those families, they benefit. They find them at their absolute lowest. So if we can help raise money that, and I sincerely hope they never, ever, 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 I hope and pray they never have to pay off the mortgage of anyone who makes that ultimate sacrifice. But God forbid if it does happen, they jump right in. So again, Tunnel to Towers Foundation, just proud to be associated with them. And again, it is September 22nd, Hunting Hawk Golf Club. We'll have the details up at WRVA.com shortly. But I just wanted to give you that heads up. Start thinking about it. Start finding some of your buddies. If you want to come out and play golf with us, you can. I'll be out there. Jeff will be out there. Our friends from 910 The Fan will be out there. It's going to be a great day for all of us. The entire staff will be out there. Gary, Super Dave, I think you're going to go out after the show. It's going to be a special day for all of us, and it's something that means a lot to me. It means a lot to Jeff Katz, and I hope it means a lot to you to come join us out there that day. Again, it's September 22nd. Please, please, please start talking to your buddies. Get together a foursome and help us raise money for this wonderful cause. Again, I hope and pray they never have to pay off a mortgage of anyone in Central Virginia. But if there is a firefighter, there's a police officer, sheriff, first responder, or anybody in the military that if that happens, they're going to be right there to help them. And that's why it's such a great cause and we're paying it forward. So again, Tunnel to Tower, please come help us make a difference. Okay. Phone lines are open. 833-804-1140, 833-804-1140. I'll open them up. Dave, somebody else start calling in before the 933 experiment. I'd like to I'm watching everything going on with Lindsey Graham. Suddenly he dies. And I'm watching people on both sides of the aisle. So I've seen a lot of this. I might not have agreed with Lindsey Graham, but he was a good guy. Why do you have to start with I might not agree with? Why can't you just start with he was a good guy? Then I see people that are absolutely despicable. I mean, just despicable. That the man hasn't even been gone for 24 hours and they're already trashing him. I mean, you know what? If you want to talk trash about him, there's plenty of time to do it. But if the first thing that comes out of your mouth is how much you hate the guy or you want to sully his name and his reputation, that has nothing to do with Lindsey Graham. That's all the hatred and toxic vial that you have in your heart. So I wanted to ask this question. I'm going to open up the phone lines for you. Is there a Democrat? If you're a Republican, and a lot of our audience, most of our audience, conservative Republicans. Thank you. Yay. Is there a Democrat? If you're a Republican, is there a Democrat that you admire? Is there a Democrat that you admire? Is there a Democrat that you can see as a human being and not just someone on the other party that you hate with every fiber of your being? If you're a Democrat, and I know, and believe me, there are a lot of you because I hear from you on the James River Air text line every day. Is there a Republican that you like? Maybe you don't like him for his policies, but can you separate the human being from the policies, or are we just that tribal and toxic that we can't see through? We can't see through the trees for the forest, the forest from the trees, I guess. Is there somebody in the other party that you can look like, you know what? I like that person personally. Maybe I don't agree with their policies, but I think I like that person. I got a couple. Neither one are in the Senate anymore. Joe Manchin, thought he was somebody that I could look at and go, okay, good guy. The other one, surprisingly, was Kristen Sinema. Now, both of those were Democrats that stood up against the filibuster. And Kristen Sinema went in with oh my gosh, conservatives freaking out. Kristen Sinema going into the Senate. She and Manchin were the only ones who had the guts
1 minute.
to stop the Democrats from blowing up the filibuster. I respect both of them. I like both of them. Is there somebody on the other side that you like that's not of your party? Or are we so tribal that we look at the other side and say, well, I only like them if they agree with me? It's so hard when you watch these hearings and you see these people talking and you want to wring everybody's neck. I don't know if I shared this. I saw Jamie Raskin outside the office building. Can't remember which office building it was. We walked across the street and we just kind of like bumped into each other. So I didn't know what else to do. Hey, Congressman Raskin, hello. Hey, nice to meet you. How are you? And then we walked away. Just two people. Would I have ever imagined that I'd look at Jamie Raskin, who drives me crazy? No. So give me one. And I know the one that everybody's going to say that's Republican. We all like John Fetterman. Do you like John Fetterman because you think he's a good guy? Or do you like John Fetterman because he agrees with you? Is there just somebody you like that you don't agree with, but you can like? 833-804-1140. It's a little experiment that we call 933 Experiment. We'll open up the phone lines. We'll take your text messages, all coming up here on News Radio WRVA. 833-804-1140, the number for you to join us. Today's program is brought to you in part by my friends at Pearson Signature Dealerships. At Pearson Promise, only available Pearson Signature Dealerships.